get straight into it. Today we are playing Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, the expansion set. This is the game that pretty much defined the hack and slash genre. Like, the original Diablo set the scene for a whole lot of games, and so now I'm going to go and replay my favourite, which is the second one. I own Diablo 3, but I haven't even finished it because I just play this too much. 7 characters to choose from. What are we going to pick? What are we going to pick? Necromancer, why not? Let's do it.
Greetings, stranger.
Yeah. I'm not going to explain every single little detail about the lore of the game. You can go and look that up yourself. But we're just going to play it like the old days. With some good times.
I am Akara, High Priestess. There is a place.
She gives you the first quest, which is pretty simple. Just go to a den and clear out all the monsters. It's like the starter mission. Rightio. This is like the first game. Well, like, you know, the Diablo series was the first lot of games to introduce, you know, you get every time you level up, put some stats in your thingy, upgrade your spells, you know, the more powerful you are, obviously the more powerful your spells are going to be, collect armor and weapons and, you know, other little things that attribute to your level. On the second game you can mini-map in town, which you couldn't do on the first one, which was a pain in the ass, but luckily we're playing the second one.
All who oppose me, beware.
Even in 2017, this is a great game to play. It's so fun. If you're having just like a basic LAN party, it's so easy to set up. You can have, like, I can't remember how many people. You can have at least 8 people in a single game. And it's the more people you have, the more fun it becomes. It is just so great to play.
I need a key.
Of course you need a key. And back when this game was actually like widely played, it was like, it's an old game, so it can be played really easily on a 3G dongle connection. I used to go camping and just take my laptop inverter with a battery and just have my little 3G modem, and I can play online just like. It's pretty cool. Now, the purpose of the Necromancer is all about having an arsenal of these undead minions to do your fighting for you, and you sort of just stand back and assist them when you have to. Obviously the more levels up, the more undead you can create.
It's locked.
If you're a first time player, one of the main tips I can give is just pick up everything that gets dropped. Even if it takes you a long time to play this game, it may seem like useless junk when you actually get some good stuff, but if you just pick up every single little thing, keep on running back to town and go sell it, that's how you make your money. Even potions. Every single thing that gets dropped is worth it. So leveled up, I'm level 2 now, you get 5 new stats. 5 new stats per level, and you can upgrade your skill by 1. See how that's blue because that is on my wand. I have 1 to raise skeleton, but of course if I unequip that, my weapon, my spell goes away. So I've only got level 1 while I'm holding that wand, which is you always start with that. But then it's easy just to... So now that's on level 2, but then if I took this wand off, if I was to use like a sword or something to help out with the fighting, that's now on level 1. Vitality is your health, energy is your mana, which you use to create spells, and then dexterity and strength sort of protect damage, and your dexterity is your defense, and also like your percentage of a chance to hit. Pretty sure. You have like resistances that you can get when you acquire rings and amulets and things like that, attributes that come off your gear. What level I am, my current experience needed to the next level up. Yeah. These are potions that you keep in your belt, and when you, if you don't have a belt for a start, like I am now, you can only carry 4. But as you get a better and better gear, you have tiers that fill up, and I think you can have like 5 rows of 20. I think when you get the best belt. Let's go slash some more monsters. Come at me, motherfucker. Because now this is on level 2, if you read it carefully, it says 2 skeletons total, so that's how many you can raise at one time. Then of course if they keep dying, you've got to keep on resurrecting them, which uses your mana, which is why this one here, you've got to balance it out. This one gives you the amount of skeletons you have, and this one's sort of like a reinforcing for it. Increases their damage and their life. So there's sort of a sweet spot in how many skeletons you can have to do your fighting for you, and then you just like bump up their life and attack. This first area is pretty easy because it's just sort of like the learning phase. Not too hard. If you actually follow this track, it will actually lead you to either the next level or the boss stage, or like where your quest is. Like me, you can sort of just do the outside of the map and kill all the monsters, and then I go in and do the inside. Taking your time is good because increases your experience, and you also get things dropped which you can then go on and sell. And some people do speed runs of this game and they can finish the whole thing in like 2.5 or 3 hours or something like that, but if you actually play this game properly and enjoy it, and it takes a lot longer than that. Speeding for things playing straight. But for me, it's not about just getting it done the fastest. I like playing this game. It's cool. Reminds me of my childhood. Some rocks and stones and that can be hidden, and you can click on them and they'll take out stuff. The maps are randomly generated, so I could clear this out and I could save and exit, and then the next time you come in, this layout will be completely different and it'll fill up with monsters again. So if you clear it out, but you're not powerful enough to survive the next levels, you just save it, exit it, and come back into it, and then you can do it all over again for as many times. Different shrines along the way will give you different bonuses for like a set amount of time. Like skill shrines that bumps us up. At the moment she's on level 2. Skill shrine, now I'm at level 4 for a while. So they sort of help you out in your combat. You can get ones that make you run for longer without having to stop. You have ones that increase your attack rating, your defense, mana recharge. So that's where we have to go to get the quest. So we're just got to go in there and get a quest log, and it updates when you're
I
like
sense
close to it.
death within this place.
So we're going to come back to here and we're going to clear it out, and that's how you complete the first mission. But we're just going to finish clearing out this level first. This may not be the most, yeah, it's a booby trap test because so you can't carry anymore, but a good trick if you're far away from town is to, you can hold 2 different sets of weaponry, and so you've got like a bow and arrow. I can just chuck that in, even though I'm not going to use it because it's ridiculous. You can then switch back, and that gives you more room to put stuff in your inventory. Just have a bit of room like that. Another level up. Still going to put it on vitality because you don't want to die. Health is always good. Yeah, now this is the entry to the next level. And if you click on the lady, she'll tell you that you're not strong enough to go forth, but that's just like a pre-programmed thing because you haven't completed the mission yet. We'll just go ahead anyway. Because you can either run all the way back to town, or at the start of this level there is always a waypoint.
Halt. You should complete Akara's quest before venturing further. Search for the den in the wilderness closer to camp.
So right up here the monsters are getting stronger. And so we're not going to fight them. We're just going to go the waypoint back to town.
The Order welcomes you.
So everything here has a sell value. It's like even potions, can be worth their. These exploding potions can be worth quite a bit too. You equip this armor when you pick it up, just because I haven't got anything to start with. But this is rubbish, so I'm going to sell all that. Sell that, correct. You want to take these bigger potions and put them in your stash. Can't buy those just yet. These are worth quite a bit. If you get later on in the game, you can get items that can be socketed with these, and depending on what sort of thing you have, like a weapon, armor, helm, or shield, they give you different attribute bonuses. But I don't really use these because they're worth quite a bit, and I just sell them. First thing you want to buy is one of these. Book clear town quarters. So in the space of 2 things in your inventory, these can hold up to 20 scrolls. And you can buy a identify one if you really wanted, but one of the later missions you got to rescue this dude, and then he can do all of this for free. Yeah, we have $1,200 just like that. Might not be wearing anything, but yeah. And this is your stash here. If you don't want to be carrying all of your money around, because if you die in the field, you will lose some of your money. So this is where you can deposit all of your cash, and if you have some gems that you're saving, or you have a piece of armor that you acquired but you're not powerful enough to use it yet, and you don't want it to be in your inventory, you can stick it in your stash, and that keeps it safe for you. And everything that's in here gets saved with the game as well, so you never lose it. This is never the tour. This is the blacksmith chick that you can buy all of your armor from, and you can get all of your armor repaired. He's just like the caravan follower. She's who is she again? Oh, she's like the military chick, and later on you can go and buy different mercenaries from her. This follower over here is a bit of a Bit of a gambler. He likes sells stuff expensive, but sometimes they're good as well. And that's it. Now, I could either run all of the way back here, or we can just go to the waypoint and then go backwards. But I'm not going to borrow the little bit these because they're too powerful for me at the moment. So I'm just going to run past them. So I can give 2 more of these guys. We're just going to do it. Oh, what am I doing, idiot? You can press Alt on your keyboard and it'll highlight anything that gets dropped on the map. So if you're never sure if there's anything else on the ground, just press Alt on highlights. Makes it super easy to pick up equipment. Now eventually I'm actually going to get a sword or something to hit my enemies with. I'm not going to whack them with my wand forever, but just until I can save up some money to get a good gear. And whacking with the wand. The wand. I got a charm. So I got to identify first. And then once you do that, keep an inventory to gain bonus. So as long as you have it in here and you're carrying it around with you, I then get 3 to dexterity. See how it's 25 and now it's 28. But yeah, unless you find one that's like really good, these things just take up room, and so I just sell them because sometimes they're worth quite a bit. Not as much as the gems, but you know, they can be worth it. Now these guys are the fireballs. They resurrect the minions, so you can kill these ones first. There is a thing that I've tried many times is where, you might just not want to kill the guys, and then if they just keep on resurrecting these little fellas, then you'll just, be able to endlessly kill them and then get your experience up. But that's not how it works. Once you kill them the first time, that's all the experience you get from them, so there's no experience. I'm just going to do one mission at a time because I don't want this video to be too long. I don't mind playing this game. I could play this game for hours, but I'm probably just going to do one mission at a time just so they aren't too long. Now you'll get a quest update when it comes to 5 enemies remaining. So that's how you know you've still got some people left. Blue fella, he's enchanted with special ability. So usually every level like this where there's like a mission going on, you have one of these fellas at the end that's more powerful and harder to kill with. So he is a undead special pack. I don't know what that is. So he's pretty much like chomping through these skeletons here. So now we've got 5 remaining monsters to kill. Obviously, if you run out of life, you die. When that happens, you just get transported back to town and you've got to go run and click on your body, and that recovers a lot of stuff. And last monster, when they get around to it. Here we go. And then once you completed the mission, you'll get another update.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
And usually these critical hit monsters at the end of a quest, you know, they may be harder to kill, but they also drop some nice stuff.
I am overburdened.
Are you just? Those don't suffer very much, so you sort of got to prioritise if you don't want to come back twice. Which nobody does really. New skill. Let's get one of those. Might chuck it on strength this time, because you need strength to wear armour. And I'm just going to... That's going to take a while. And you go back and get your reward.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. The reward is training in the skill of your choice.
So she gives you another skill. So you can see, currently I can have 3 skeletons total, but then it goes next level, and I'm still on 3 skeletons. So sometimes depending on what the level is, you will get more skeletons per skill, but then sometimes it just stays the same. But then the attack and the defense and the life, they increase, which is also what this one does. This one works on a percentage, but then, so I click on that, and so now currently I'm on 3, but then the next level I can then have 4, which is good. And now if I click on this chick, if you walk past her, she'll try to give you a quest. So now, this quest here.
Welcome, Outlander, to our My rogue scouts have just reported...
So now that's the next quest that we have to do.
Hello.
Things aren't worth as much when they're unidentified, so it pays whatever it is, 80 bucks. So that's 19, 80 bucks later. Oh, so sometimes they aren't worth it, but then stuff like charms and, you know, rings and stuff, that's $380 later, $426. But I might actually keep that because that's quite good. I might just wear that just to have something to wear. Sometimes they're not worth very much, but then, you know, you never know till you try. You see, this one thing here, $500. That's nice. $643. And obviously when you put on armor, your little character upgrades himself. Deposit our money.
Hi there. Good to see you.
Just got to regularly check if your equipment needs repair. So $29 to repair my equipment. I could buy some gear if I really wanted, but you know, this stuff isn't actually too great. I usually just wait until I can get one of these things. But I might just buy a weapon. Oh, but then as I was saying before about my my skill, how about next time it's going to be 4 skeletons? If I then take my wand off, next time it's still going to be 3, because it then went to level 4 and not level 5. Well, that's just a statement I have to make, because I'm not going to keep this one forever. I need something that I can actually kill with. See, a lot of this stuff needs strength or dexterity. Two to 8, 2 to 6. Might just get that. The weapon you start with only sells for $1, so not really worth it. But, oh well. Such is life. Doesn't that look better? Rightio, I'll see you in the next one where we do Sister's Burial Grounds Mission 2.